Hey, how's it going? So yesterday was the autumnal equinox, first day of fall. Now, I was told this today, just FYI, because I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos. I think at some point, probably last fall, or maybe it was in spring. I don't know. I admitted that I don't know I don't know which days the seasons fall on. I mean, do you? Is that a common thing? Like, did we ever learn those in school? Like days of the week and whatever? I mean, I didn't. But you know, there's plenty that we learned in school that I didn't learn. That's one of them. I know that. So every year, every season, I'm always surprised. So there you have it. Here it is. It's fall. It's pretty nice out today. A little gloomy. A lot of rain last night, so it's cooled down. I have some of my transitional wardrobe out right now. We'll see. See if it stays cool now from now on. But I did some yard work yesterday because I knew it was going to rain. It's supposed to storm last night, so I was like, I'm not probably anyone's favorite neighbor because my yard, I don't water it. Let me get back to that. Anyway, so I did some yard work, clean up, and so I had a lot of yard waste in my driveway and in the street and all that. And I kind of blew it all out into the street, but just like right in front of so I could scoop it up. So I took my trash can, scooped it all up, but it left, a pretty healthy mess of just kind of dirt still on the ground. And so I figured, well, that will get blown away and washed away with the storm. I tried to clean it up as much as I could. I did. I'm not a total jerk. And I think it did. I think it worked. So anyway, there's a little tip for you if you want to get out of a little extra leaf blowing and sweeping and whatnot. You know who's a great neighbor is my two girls, my little girls. They are the best neighbors. They're so cute and so sweet. They'll say hi to anyone walking by. Walking a dog, they'll go right up to, can we pet your dog? And I'm always just like, just ask them first because I don't want you to get a bit. And most people are very super nice, and that's all. My girls are gone. My girls are great neighbors. There's a little like a 1-year-old next door, a little 1-year-old girl next door. And my girls are obsessed with her, and I kind of feel bad for my neighbors because they'll anytime they're outside and we happen to be outside, anytime, like even if they're coming and going or whatever, my girls they'll just go run over there. They want to play with their little girl, and I know that my neighbors are they're very sweet about it. They'll let them play, but I mean, I could tell a lot of times they're like, oh, we were about to go inside. Oh yeah, but I mean, no, we'll let it's like, so I try to like go over and manage that situation as good as I can with my girls. Just be like, okay. And then the other thing my girls do, they will go over there and they'll be playing with it, and then 5 minutes later they're playing with all the little girls' toys, and the little girl just kind of standing there watching them, and I'm like, are you playing with the girl, or are you just here to play with the toy? So anyway, but they're sweet. They love people. They love to chat with other people, so they'll go. They're much more neighborly than I am, but that's good. It's good for me because it kind of gets me over there, and I have people next door who are super nice, on one side of me. The other side, so yeah, we're okay. We try to be good. Okay, watering? I don't water my lawn. I was just talking about this the other day to somebody. I feel like watering the lawn, isn't that like super wasteful of water? I mean, I'm not Joe. I don't like, they used to, like, some products that you buy in the store, like, will brag about the fact that it uses very little water. This new stuff uses way less stuff, and there's still, I think, the charitable water, all of that still exists, where we're trying to conserve water and all that stuff, and yet people still water their lawn. I mean, I didn't water my lawn once this summer, and it's fine. I mean, it's probably not fine. I could have done better on the crabgrass and stuff like that. I'm staying on top of that because it did kind of get taken over by I mean, I don't have the best. I don't have a great lawn. I mean, I have a couple neighbors that have just golf green, like crazy. I don't have that, but with a little extra work of just like some maintenance and some fertilization type stuff, my lawn would be fine without watering. I just can't imagine just watering it all the time. It just seems super wasteful. And I don't know. Do we need water? Is that important? I don't know. Maybe it's just not a problem here in Omaha, but it is elsewhere. So does it matter if we waste water here? I don't know. Here's the other thing about water. I'm just gonna keep talking about water. These ice baths, the trend, the whole new ice bath, ice dunking, ice whatever. My gosh, isn't that just on the just one thing about that? Isn't that just super wasteful of water? I mean, was there ever a water crisis, or we're past it now? And even so, I mean, it just seems like, I don't know, it seems like a lot of water out of your, I don't know, water's cheap, I guess. I don't pay attention to how much it is, but if you were doing a lot of that, wouldn't that kind of add up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it just seems kind of wasteful, but maybe it's not. Who knows? Maybe water's just, we don't care, which is fine. I hope so. That'd be great. We don't care if we don't have to care about water, but it seems like maybe it's a little much. But even just in practicality, isn't that a lot to have to fill that bucket? I mean, those are huge buckets. People are getting in these buckets, and it's like a ton of water. water that you're just filling up all the time. And then I guess if you're not dumping it out every day, then don't you have to kind of treat it every once in a while? I mean, we used to have I've had kiddie pools and stuff that just like go bad like immediately. It's like you can't get by a couple days without those things getting rank, with algae or whatever. I don't know. So I'm talking on my ass, but it just seems like things that would be one of the things in the wellness area that I'd be like, just by practicality alone, I was like, I don't want to fill up a big thing all the time, and I don't know. But good. God love you if you do it. That's great. Good for you. Is it that beneficial? I know people that do it love it, but I mean, do you think you would go through all that trouble buying the bucket? You got to buy this huge plastic bucket. That's not wasteful. And then pour a bunch of ice and water in there. You go through all of that. You think you're gonna like be afterwards? You'd be like, I tried it. Yeah, it's no big deal. I guess it didn't really do much for me. Or you're gonna be a person that's like, oh my God, it's great. It's life changing. I'm just skeptical about a lot of stuff. I'm skeptical about this hair right now. I'm skeptical about what's going on. Why I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot of this Queen of Hearts. It's a little like it that I don't like it to be that tall. All right. I'm not giving you my best. I'm just telling you right now. We didn't plan this little thing. So okay, that's another thing I want to get to. We talked about doing a podcast. We talked about it, you and I. We talked about that I was gonna do that with a friend of mine. Me and my friend, we got together once, we tested out some equipment, we kind of figured out we just kind of decided what we thought we would do, how we would do it. We recorded some stuff, but we tried to set a schedule. You know what? He sucks. Vic, you suck. No, it's not his fault. It's not, because the last time we were supposed to get together, I blew it off and I was like, oh, that was today, blah, blah, blah. So it's my fault too. It's just our schedules. He wants to do it in the morning. I would rather do it later. So there's that, our schedules. We're just, busy at the wrong time or whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If we're going to even keep trying it, we might, but maybe I'll just do these instead of the podcast, because I thought, well, if I just do my own podcast, and I guess I could theoretically turn this into a podcast just by taking the audio, but it just seems like it'll be real boring. Like this video right now is really boring. And I don't know that it's like, oh, is that worth it? Is it even worth it? So you're like, well, why even do it? Why do you want to do a podcast about it? Well, I do and I don't. I would like to do something regular to try and start to develop an audience of people that are kind of interested in what stuff I may have going on, because in the future, I would like to be able to have an audience for a project that I'm working on. If I could ever get the podcast going, that'd be great. I just think that'd be a fun outlet, but also a good way to help promote the product that I'm going to be doing, and then also just being kind of like behind the scenes of like, how does this whole process work, this project that I'm doing. So yeah, a few different reasons why, yeah, I would kind of like to do the podcast and develop that over time, but maybe I'll just do these instead of the podcast or as the podcast, but it better be better than this, because this isn't really that great. But yeah, anyway, so do you do the pumpkin stuff? Are you doing the pumpkin lattes and I'm like, like most people, I think it's kind of a little bit ridiculous and silly. But honest to God, I caved and I did. I've got some almond creamer at home, and I've already had pumpkin, and then pumpkin almond is what it is. And then I also have already eaten a loaf of pumpkin bread. I just had a pumpkin donut today. This time of year, I cannot be left alone with food. I shouldn't be left alone with food. That's just bottom line. Yesterday I was horrible. Yeah, it's something about this time of year. I cannot stop. I will eat. I would go get food. I would drink. It's too much. I'm getting too much, and now I'm gonna pay for it. So yeah, next time I jump on the scale, I'm just gonna be like, God dang it, the hell happened here? Well, I know what happened. It's very clear. It's no mystery. You know what's mystery is this hair. What's going on here? Let's recap. Fall seasons. I don't know the seasons. I will never know them. I think that's something that'll probably never happen for me. Ice baths, wasteful. Watering your lawn seems like it's wasteful. But again, if water's not an issue, woohoo, then let's do it. I'm probably not gonna ever water my lawn. Or do the ice bath. What else? Podcast. Yeah. How you guys doing? Huh? How's everyone else doing? I'd like to hear from you too.